Bear, Delaware, the week ending 15 May 2009. I'm Steve Kimball, the Porky Pirate, and this week I'm the Weight Stalker. Why? Because I'm scared of the weight I'm at now, and I have to continue to lose it. Why? Because I'm scared of dying. To discuss this, I talked to probably the healthiest person I know, and who just happens to be a nurse. And that's my beautiful wife, Cynthia. So we sat down outside and had a nice long chat about being overweight and why it's so scary. My mother died at the young age of 68. She died from complications brought on by diabetes. First she lost one leg, then the other, and then it ended up taking her life. Well, I'm walking down that same path and I'm scared to death.
So you have a beverage.
It's a beer, but it's a, like...
All calories count.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No.
Yes, they do.
Not if I kiss it up to God.
Kissing it up to God doesn't make it any less calories.
I know, but it's less than
you
usual.
You don't believe in God, remember?
Yeah, I do.
No, you
I just don't believe in the
Judeo-Christian
power.
higher powers.
Yes.
And that's it. I'm okay with it. But go ahead.
Yes, dear. That's my God. Yes. Some people say amen. I say yes, dear. I just wanted to ask you some stuff about. I know my obesity has led to the breathing issues and the snoring issues.
And the need for the CPAP mask that you don't wear.
Yeah, I wear it upon occasion when I know it's really when I need it. But like those nights when I drank really heavy, I used it a couple times. So when I could figure out how to put it on, sometimes it was, covering. It was just inflated my ears.
So there's only 1 or 2 nights during the year you don't wear it.
Anyway, the CPAP. How does that control my snoring? I've never
continuous positive airway pressure.
Which does what?
It forces your airway open so that it doesn't become occluded by snoring.
Now, Mom got diabetes, but she didn't have it discovered till after she lost like 50, 60 pounds.
But how old was she when they identified it?
Well, she lost this weight, I guess, when she was in her 50s.
It's considered adult onset diabetes.
But
so
why
she may have always been diabetic, and you can lose weight because of diabetes. You can. Some people can lose an extraordinary amount of weight because of diabetes. You can have headaches of unusual onset because of diabetes. You can have extreme thirst. You can have frequent urination.
I know that, but it just, why... and her high blood pressure, all that stuff was discovered after she lost the weight. Does obesity mask those symptoms? Some of them?
It can, or it can just be the doctor can attribute those maladies to obesity, and then once you're no longer obese, the damage is done and diabetes
Well,
is
but
there.
then again, when they regulated her, right before she died, when they were regulating her diet at the nursing home.
Her diet, yes.
She came off of the insulin altogether.
Because her calorie intake was restricted. Therefore, she didn't have any didn't have a need for higher calories because she wasn't active in burning any extra calories.
But does that mean her diabetes was cured?
No.
Or besides diabetes, what else can obesity cause?
Well,
I mean, I know it's at the root of my high blood pressure, but is it also at the root of my hyperthyroidism? Or?
Hypothyroidism? I don't have a large knowledge base on that, but the more fat is in your body, the more fat you have in your body, the more of your thyroid hormone, the thyroxine, is required to maintain the body because it's a fat-soluble hormone. All hormones are fat-soluble. So the more fat you have, the more hormones you need to control them.
Because if it's soluble, then it's spread out among the fat.
Exactly.
And if the fat's not there, it doesn't have to do all that make up for all that spread.
Exactly. So I can't. I'm not an endocrinologist, so I can't say that you won't always have a hypothyroid, an underactive thyroid, but it's underactive for the weight you're carrying.
Okay. Of course, we know that being overweight can lead to bouts of depression when you get to the mental side.
Absolutely.
Which I've had to battle a lot, which I think has a lot to do because it's your self-esteem
It's
that starts it
your
off.
self-image,
Yeah.
image of how you present yourself, or how you are presented to others, how you appear to others, and it can be a huge hurdle. And I can speak to that personally.
Well, you've lost a lot of weight. You've lost what?
48 pounds.
48 pounds so far. How many to go?
Probably another 10.
Wow.
10 and change.
And that's all the Weight Watchers thing with the
Yep.
points.
Mhm.
What's great about having you in the house, allowing you to live with me, which I need to say at this moment on TV that I'm specifically getting very tired of being your arm candy. Okay, I want that to be known. That needs to be said. I don't know. Is it true that your stomach does shrink when you start eating? When it gets used to less portions coming down the chute?
Because you will be aware that you are full. And if you don't feel like you're full at that time, give yourself 20 minutes and a glass of water, and you'll probably be full in 20 minutes. But back to problems created by weight. More specifically, it is the pressure that you're putting on your reconstructed hip.
Mm-hmm.
That it can make a big difference in how long you are able to live with that
Without having a hip replacement.
without having to have more done to it.
Which I dread. So, now, if I lose this weight as fast as I want to do it in 16 weeks, I lose 100 pounds.
Good luck with that.
Now, should it occur, what is the downside to doing it?
It's taken me 30 weeks to lose 48.
What is the downside? Should I do this and it happens and
But you run the losing weight really, really quickly. You run the risk of having real metabolic problems. You know, really getting your hormones out of whack and that kind of stuff. So the slower you lose it, the better. And all I can say is that there was 1 week where I gained 0.6 pounds instead of going for 27 straight weeks and losing, and then having a week where I gained 0.6 pounds. I didn't gain a whole pound, just 0.6 pounds. I was really like crap.
Yeah, pissed off.
I was not happy.
I know.
So what it did do was make strong to me how important it is to keep track of what I eat every day.
And you're going to be there with me?
Yep.
For the moment, at least.
At least for the moment, yeah.
Because you're looking pretty sexy.
Thank you, dear.
Love you. An addendum. By August 1st, we'll find out if this worked or not, and what made the Porky Pirate so scared of what he was doing, and the pitfalls, and what it would cost him in the long run. You, the listeners, know the rest of the story.